Why is this one crazy?
Spent the last 6 weeks on radio, moved into my new home quite nicely. Getting taught by goats sound crazy, I can't lie, they got me.
Okay, welcome everyone. We'll be starting with questions now. Okay guys, thank you.
Sick of these dudes, sick of the tunes, don't like listening, illest of mood.
The day is here. The match everyone has been talking about, and with good reason. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And what we have on the menu for you is live coverage of the UEFA Europa Conference League. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, Derek...
And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal. Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Anderson. Committed challenge. Baimo. Plenty of options. And I think just lost his focus for a second. And a throw-in conceded. Able to skip past his man. Played into the box. And stopping the danger. Anderson. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Now he must favour the cross. A corner will ensue. Delivering it. Well, you can't really head them any better than that. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. It's one corner after another. Smuggled away. A real struggle to contain him. Well, that'll be a free kick. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Aina. Clean challenge. Just the challenge that was required. Good through ball. That's a good-looking ball. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. Mads Emil Madsen. A smart stop here. And they do like to press whenever they can. And a fine tackle. Cross could be useful. But it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Well, they have the ball once more. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Making sure nothing untoward happened. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Anderson. Into the advanced position. Cuts it back. Just couldn't get it through. Now look at this. They might be able to cash in here. Well, it wasn't superb distribution by the keeper, that we can say. This looks more than decent. And a confident clearance. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Well, a corner kick it is. Let's see if they can put this to good use as they try to add to their advantage. And the ball's gone. Ndombele. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Well, not the ideal free kick and straight into the wall. He succeeds in clearing it. Baimo. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, they have to pay attention. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. And possession changing hands. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Well, just a warning on this occasion. Might have decided to hand out the yellow card. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Well, that's eye-catching wide play. Played into the box. It comes to nothing in the end. Spot on with that tackle. Ndombele. Well, not troubling the goalkeeper at all there.
And from that sort of distance, you should be troubling the goalkeeper. Technique let him down there.
And out for a throw-in. The pass could have been better. And they'll be happy to have regained possession. Moving forward effectively. And the clearance over the byline means a corner. Got to get rid of it. Ndombele. Nicely timed tackle. A chance then for the respective managers. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Well, still searching for the equaliser, but not passing it anxiously. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. And he saw the situation developing. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Oh, managing to beat him. Surely the equaliser. Oh, it was there for him to get them on level terms.
Well, that's a big miss. That should have been the equaliser there.
Possession given away, unfortunately. Moving it forward. Could be threatening. Well, they are behind, but can they give themselves a boost with this corner? And over it comes. Oh, that's a goal at the wrong end. Well, it's every defender's nightmare. An own goal here.
Well, as the replay shows us, that will be classed as an own goal. He's a bit unlucky there.
So, a level contest, 1-1. He fancies it. Shot blocked, but still alive.
With the owner of the red car obstructing the
Ndombele. Let's fly here. Well, I must... admit it didn't trouble the keeper to the extent that I thought it might. Well, here's a match coming up on EA TV that I think you're going to want to join us for.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Could play it in. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Mikael Andersson. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. And a chance for them to nudge in front. And they've played their way into trouble. And now their turn to have the ball. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Wonderful chance. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power, the keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Keeper not concentrating. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? A very effective challenge put in. And playing it through. Just needs to steady himself. A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, still an issue here. Magnificent defending. And take it away. Well, nearing full time, and here's the question. Are they going to come up just that little bit short? Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, it's been close, but I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game. They've just not created enough clear-cut chances. There's still time, though. They just need to get the ball into the danger area.
And he's made headway. Oh, no! Couldn't beat the goalkeeper.
Well, there was the chance for the equaliser, but you have to say, what a great save that was.
There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left, and the margin just 1. Running with the ball confidently. Well, that one has promise. Oh, how about that for a tackle? Distributing it well. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Now, will the cross work out for them? Not all that convincing defensively. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. They are making headway, but really they need a goal with time not on their side. Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? Not the best clearance. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, it's not the result they were looking for, and it now makes the next game so important. If they respond well and win that, they'll be in a decent position.
I got one more round. So please don't rumor. I'm just trying to have a good time. Do my dance and let go tonight. If you're not into it, then bye. So go on. Cause they playing my song. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. When I go down low, it's going down just so you know. Like I'm in a music video. Catch me doing Hokorio. First name basis at the bar, call me Carlo. Tab never close. I'm staying here till the bar close. Last man standing is my motto. So please don't rumor. I'm just trying to have a good time. Do my dance and let go tonight. If you're not into it, then bye. So go on. Cause they playing my song.
A city imbued with the spirit of excitement and a stadium. Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly.
And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that. Well, he can't control his delight, can he? It's a wonderful moment for his team.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Really good wide play. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Artem Bondarenko just wasn't going to give that ball away. This could be the equaliser. And it wasn't taxing for the keeper. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Well, later in the game he might have seen yellow, but not at this early point.
Yeah, but I'm with the referee. It's a foul, but no card.
Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Well, wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. The save was a good one. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Shot blocked, but still alive. And they deal with the threat this time. Read it well. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Well, he has players waiting at the back post. Unable to make the mark with that cross. And that will be a corner. Over it comes. Simple catch, really. And that was a very fine read. Miguel Almiron. More than decent passing sequences, but they need a leveller. And no problems at all for the keeper. Moving forward effectively. Delivered into the area here. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Things have changed at Craven Cottage. Let's get the news from Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Spurs. It's now 1-0 with 23 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. We're getting the ball forward. There to take it away. Well, great read there to intercept. Will he find the net? And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security.
This is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Lewis Potter. Harvey Elliott. Keane Lewis Potter. And showing the importance of width. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. He's going forward well here. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Over the touchline for what will be a Brentford throw. Harvey Elliott. Keane Lewis Potter. And options in the centre. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Favouring the short one. Almiron. Opportunity here. In it goes! To alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. So a throw in here. Flynn Downs. A danger here as he runs at them. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Artem Bondarenko. Keane Lewis Potter. Bondarenko. And the problem not completely solved. Options in the centre. Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Well, an honest assessment, Stuart, would be that he hasn't really been on top of his game in attack.
Yeah, he's not played well, has he? He's just failed to have an impact here. Mind you, I think we could say that about the whole team. He just hasn't looked like scoring today.
And there it is. The half-time whistle is sounded. No doubt about it, the home fans will be the happier of the two. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Has a go. Not testing the keeper at all with that effort. Failed to keep hold of it. And Gavin Bazunu has it now. On to Almiron. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV. Delighted that you're with us, and hope very much you'll join us for this match coming up.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. And whipped into the box. And a no-nonsense clearance. Bondarenko. Well, it was a promising avenue of attack, but the momentum has been halted. And you wouldn't be surprised to see the card handed out. Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
Delivered into the box. Not the best clearance. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Going short.
Well, somehow Brentford are still trailing here. They just haven't made the most of their chances so far.
Harvey Elliott. Good through ball. This could be the equaliser. Can they cover up? And forcing the error. Artem Bondarenko. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. And news coming through of a goal in the Fulham game. Alex Scott, what can you tell us?
It's a goal for Fulham. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 63 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Not a classic example of how to intercept. Enrique. Bondarenko. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Brentford taking on Newcastle United. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Well, didn't have much to work with, but hitting the frame of the goal.
No, he certainly hasn't got much of an angle, but it almost paid off for him there. It's a good effort.
20 minutes to go. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Will he finish? Chance maybe. Ayer. Pinnock. Elliott. Well, patient passing could be the key to bringing themselves level. Could be! Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. And a substitution in the offing. And over it comes. Good piece of defending. And support available. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. And the short option preferred. Still could put it away. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Well, they can bring it out now.
Well, how close was that? Will they get another chance to get this equaliser? Time's running out on them now.
Well, they're on the ball, and they've just got to forget about that moment of misfortune. Takes it on. Nicely saved. A corner kick, and who knows, this might represent their last chance to grab an equaliser. And they're making a change. And nodding it just a bit too high in the end. And a scoring update for you from Craven Cottage. Here's Alex.
Yes, it's a second goal for Spurs. It was an early cross into the box.
Oh, hang on, Alex. Big chance here. Vital intervention. And snuffing out the danger.
Well, the visitors have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes. And while they've created plenty of chances, they still haven't found that equaliser. With time running out, it needs to happen sooner rather than later.
Now, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
Oh, tremendous vision. Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? And still pressing. Determined defending. Well, a corner it is, and they know they've got to be opportunistic at this stage of the game. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, not away properly. Takes the shot. Terrific save. And dealing with the danger. This could level it. The save was a good one. This corner could be useful to them. Trying to deliver it accurately. And he clears the danger. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, I can't say they performed well today. They were outplayed at times, but they kept plugging away and they've ended up with a great result.
Can we just grab a minute of your time for a few questions? That'll be all, thank you.
Tell them they ain't ready for the mess I bring. Feel the pressure, we set the session and check them in. What's man the menace to money, cause on to better things. You must be thinking it's easy, believe me, settle in. Yeah, tell them they ain't ready for the mess I bring. Feel the pressure, we set the session and check them in. What's man the menace to money, cause on to better things. You must be thinking it's easy, believe me, settle in. Settle in.
This is when it really hits home. Kickoff time is almost upon us. A colossal game featuring two teams.
And a warm welcome on what is a very pleasant day for football here at the Emirates Stadium in North London. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. What might we see today, Stuart?
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Jorginho in the centre of midfield. And the focal point in attack is Gabriel Jesus. And drawing it back. Save, but still a chance. Yet another tremendous save to add to the list. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
It does appear to be opening up on the flank for Arsenal here. And it's still on for him. And a firm challenge, but a bit more defending to do. Corner here. And he's fired over the corner. Well, putting it wide from there. A pity, really. Well, no doubt about it, Stuart. The visitors have been one of the stories of the season.
Well, they're in a Champions League spot at the moment, and good luck to them. They've surprised everybody with the quality of their football. They just now need to keep it going.
Firing it towards goal! Well, the goalkeeper's life wasn't made quite as difficult as might have been the case. And a throw-in it's going to be. And based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Arsenal couldn't keep the ball. Well, managers will always tell you they're unaware of statistics like this, but it's up to us to point them out. His 200th game in charge.
Well, he's done well, because players can get tired of the same voice. But he's been very clever, because he changes the tactics every so often, and he also has a varied backroom staff, which means the players never get bored.
Oh, sorry, Stuart, look at this. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, as you can see here, Jesus goes past the defender with such ease, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. But I'm hearing the situation has changed in the City game. Alex Scott is going to tell us more.
It's a goal from Manchester City. It's now 1-0 with 20 minutes on the clock.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Now breaking at pace, potential danger. Excellent vision. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. He has been one of the leading lights in the competition so far, Gabriel Jesus.
Well, he's been in fine form in the league, as you can see from those stats. And it's going to be a real test for that back line to keep him quiet. If they switch off, even for a minute, they'll be punished.
Well, possession ceded. Jesus. Saka. Arsenal's free kick here. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Corner to Arsenal. What can they do with this one? And there's the delivery. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Van de Beek. It's Arsenal's turn now. Well, he's certainly not alone. Chance to play it in. Gabriel Jesus. And it's still on. And a very good challenge. It is now with Jorginho. Oh, fancy footwork. Takes the shot. Oh, that's a fine save. And the short option preferred. That's a useful cross. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend.
Well, had that gone in, the game was firmly in their hands. Now, though, they've got to make sure they don't let this slip.
Well, it should boost their confidence, but they can't afford to drop their guard at the other end. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance.
Well, as we can see, Arsenal dominated the ball in the last 15 minutes and have been pressing to extend their lead. They just need to be a bit more clinical in front of goal.
Now, who can he play it to? Read it well. Gabriel Jesus. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Arsenal finding space on the wing. Not at all problematic for the goalkeeper. And there it is, the referee's whistle, the first. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Good piece of closing down. Marquinhos. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Wasteful again in possession. Could cross it in here. Can he make it count? Well, capable of so much better, to be honest.
Well, I expected more as well, Derek. I thought from that sort of position, he had every chance of scoring, but it's a poor effort.
Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
Martinelli. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Feeding it through. Oh, but cutting it out in the nick of time. Van de Beek. This attack looks highly promising. Cuts it back. Half-hearted clearance. Free kick awarded then by the referee. And appeared to be on the cusp of being booked, but got away with that one. And the danger is averted. Has a go. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Doesn't want to lose his cool here. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
But I'm hearing the situation has changed in the City game. Alex Scott, and he's made headway. Superb stop. De Paul. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, we had to interrupt Alex in full flow there. Apologies for that. To confirm, Palace have scored in that game, and it's now even Steven, 1-1. It has to be, and it's gone in for Arsenal. Will they be stopped from this position?
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
"20 minutes remaining. William Saliba. Jesus. Martinelli. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Making sure nothing came of it. Can he get one back? Oh, a stellar piece of defending. And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
So making the substitution now. 15 minutes left for play. Martin Ødegaard. Martinelli. He has time to play it over. Oh, that's splendid play. Genuine chance. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
So back with the action, and Arsenal sprinting away with ease. Chance here, not out of the woods yet. Well, no damage done. De Paul. Martinelli. Kolo Muani. Well, very effective play in possession. Martinelli. Cross towards that far post. Well, not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Well, this game is almost in the history books, and it's not going to be one the visitors will want to remember for long, Stuart.
Well, this is certainly a performance to forget because they've been totally outplayed today. How many times have they been opened up during this game? They have to defend better than this. It's been a dismal display.
And the ball's gone. Martin Ødegaard. Good tackle. Saved, but still a chance. Corner coming up. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Jorginho. Arnau Martinez. This is looking threatening. Is this the moment? Oh, that penalty, in the opinion of the referee. And this is seriously getting away from them. And a chance maybe to settle this. And in it goes, as coolly as you like. Never had any doubt from the spot.
Well, let's take another look. He chooses the right way to dive, but it's a good penalty because it's the height that beats him as it goes above him. Well, he knows his team haven't been good enough in this game, but how does he change it?
And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got...
Thanks. If we could quieten down, then we can start with the questions now. Okay, guys, we'll be...
A glittering and meaningful occasion, and all week long the football chatter has centred around. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from the UEFA Europa Conference League. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, you have to say, Derek, these European nights are always special. There's been a real buzz about the city today. Let's hope we get a good match tonight.
Exploiting the wide area. And it's played into the centre. Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. Good idea. Has eyes for goal, and did just enough defensively. Who's going to get on the end of it? Sound piece of goalkeeping.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Well, they know they need to stop him. Well, he loves drifting in off the flank. And well positioned to clear. Donny van de Beek. Well, possibilities inside the box. Oh, thwarted there. And what a piece of defending we've just witnessed. And teammates around him. And a good-looking ball. Well, the cross was deep, a little too deep. Conde. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. So a throw in here. And taken away, he won the ball. Oh, he's through here. Well, it might still work out for them. Well, no way through in the end. Conde on the offensive. And he's in. And I'll tell you what, that looked like a certain goal. Had to be a goal.
Well, that was a golden opportunity. He has to score there.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. He's in with a chance. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
One 1-0 then. Options in the centre. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. That's very effective, good high pressing. Flynn Downs. Oh, he's lost possession. Tenacious tackling, excellent defending there. Can he find the right pass? Getting forward. Real chance. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there. Well, he knows this is going to be a tough game now. He's got to get his side playing again here.
Just the challenge that was required. A chance to whip it in. This looks more than decent. The supporters want to see him have a go. Well, not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to stop it. Will this corner bear fruit for them? And the problem not completely solved. And in the end, no damage done. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Cutting it back. And it would have been a sweet end to that counter-attack.
Well, it's a great move. Everything was right up until that final finish.
Ball's gone. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Oh, but they've lost it now. And teammates around him. And a useful cross. And clears the danger. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Ndombele. Trying to really get at the opposition here. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And the whistle is sounded for half. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Chance to finish. Oh, striking the crossbar. You can't get much closer than that. And over comes the corner. Well, still an issue here. And the attack fizzling out. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Ndombele. It's there for him. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Who's going to get on the end of it? Still not clear. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
Still possibilities. And a confident clearance. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, possibilities in the centre. Opportunity here. And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
Not really the ideal clearance. Well, they can keep possession of it now.
Well, the stats tell you everything. They've created opportunities, they've created chances, but they just haven't taken any. It's been a really poor display in front of goal. They've got to do a lot better with their finishing.
You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, they weren't at their best, but with that equaliser, you can see why he's so important to this team. Hopefully they can get more of the ball to him. In the second half, so he can show us his ability.
Something you don't see every day of the week. A triple substitution here. So a half an hour remaining. Well, there's a textbook example of how to press the ball. Ndombele. Decent position. It might be. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, as you can see, this was always coming. They've been piling on the pressure. It's a well-deserved goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Plenty of live football coming your way right here on EA TV.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
Well, that took confidence. Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. Conde. Went in strongly to win the ball. Promising attack, this. Well, it came to... nothing in the end. Conde. How can he take them on and beat them? The delivery towards the back post. Well, still an issue here. And the attack fizzling out. Able to skip past his man. And a throw-in forthcoming. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Takes the shot. Just failing to hit the target. Good effort, though. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Eric Sviatchenko. Now, perhaps they can counter from here. But the danger averted for now. On the ball in an attacking position, but they've got to do something positive quickly. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. Rosales. Downs. Well, when you can keep the ball like this, it's got to be really annoying for the opposition. Rosales. Might really be able to trouble them here. He could pick out a teammate. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. And played the pass well. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they...
Got time for a couple of questions? That's it. Thanks very much.
can't match the style. Know the foul. Ain't no way to fight getting doused. Low key fast. The ones that they win, we send them out. 9 million to city town. Oh my God. Look at dude. He done made it on the nose. He done did it, now he rude. Yeah, down on my luck. And I don't really give a. I sweat and I bleed. Down on my feet when they need. The rabbit in the key. Yeah, bumping me through your speaker. Till it's time to rest in peace. Yeah, just let me highlight this, highlight that. Whatever's on the screen really went down like that. And you get a choice. Love it or hate it, but
live my life behind a cracked screen. Yeah. Nothing what it seems. Live my life behind a cracked screen. Yeah. Nothing is just what it seems. No. Yeah.
Crack screens, device that used to fold. Everything that glitter can't be gold. Everything that glitter can't be trusted. It, cause I ain't got time today. People flexing insecurities on me. My imperfections ain't gonna kill you, homie. I used to think the money take the pain. Got the money, never felt the same. I used to be the type that looked at the TV and wanted to be like my heroes. But then I met heroes on loan with some egos and realized that they was just selling me dreams. I used to be the type that walked through the mall and wished for the clothes in the window. But then I evolved, the window revealed that being myself is the finest of things.
Crack screen, yeah. Nothing what it seems. Live my life behind a crack screen, yeah. Nothing is just what it seems. Yeah. Crack screen, broken dreams. I don't need no one to know I ain't crack screen, broken dreams. It's a waste of time, always trying to be perfect.
The jewel runners, the product of many cruel summers. And the description was fitting, they say it's too. Chickpeas out your cheek until you true hummers. Left the scene, the Hellcat scream, cause we don't do Hondas. But we do Benny Hondas. Your baby mama, she hostage me in the homage. She to pay me homage. You like I deserve it. She move like the perfect. They say Mississippi burning, I'm sipping, eating sherbet. Watch the world go to. I'm laughing, saying it's perfect. Catch me after Sunday service, disturbing the church's workers. Tell the deacon we ain't speaking, need money, his prayer's worthless. I can tell through my alertness, he's nervous about his purchase. Hey, in the name of Jesus, I serve him perfect. My God, in the skies, he fly over earth.
The atmosphere is building as two sides worthy of the biggest stage get ready to...
Well, most of the fans in attendance here have had to bring their umbrellas and wear their raincoats. It's a soggy day for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
A very good tackle. Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Well, what you see is the centre-forward dropping deep into midfield and the wide players making runs into the space he vacates. But that only causes a problem if the opposition get dragged out of position. However, they do play it well, you have to say.
Takes it on, and a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike. Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. And a lot to like about this attack. But they took care of the situation defensively. Salah. Well, as we glance at the table, it really is shaping up to be a captivating season. Highly competitive, especially at the summit.
Well, what a great title race this looks like being. Yes, there's a long way to go, but it's difficult to split these teams at the moment. Let's hope I'm right.
Pumas. Fruitful looking attack. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. And fine goalkeeping.
Well, they won't get too many chances, so they need to make the most of this.
And swept out of there. Oh, he could finish. Well, not away properly. A smart stop here. And he read it well defensively.
Well, they're creating chances. They now just...
And it's opening up. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Right, time to send it over to Alex, because I believe there's been a goal at the Emirates Stadium.
Yeah, it's a goal for Arsenal. The defender was caught in possession just before the goal. He won't want to be watching that back. They've scored the opener with 19...
Oh no, what a chance this is! The save was a good one. Played over. Still not clear. Well, threat over for now. Now in a more than decent position. Takes the shot! Well, I'll tell you what, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Well, apologies to Alex for the interruption. To clarify, Arsenal have scored in that game. They now lead by 1-0. And a chance to whip it in here. And moving the ball nicely. Makes the move to the inside. Well, closed down straight away. And a goal has gone in at the Emirates. Let's hear about it from Alex.
Yep, a second goal for the Gunners. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 26 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. What can he do with it now? Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Pumas. Could be a chance to break here. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. And very well struck, but just wide.
Well, in the end, it's a good effort, but not quite good enough.
And given away. Good work from Liverpool to win it back. And plenty of scope to be created in that wide position. Well, met it with the full force of his head, but over the top. Alisson. McAllister. Good work from Liverpool to make sure possession changed hands. McAllister. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Will they profit from this situation? Well, the cross didn't get past the first defender. Well, failure to keep the ball by Liverpool. And that is offside. Van de Ven just can't seem to get out of their own half, and that's down to the pressure. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. And playing it through. Options in the centre. And the managers will now deliver their half-time. Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Crossing opportunity. Well, winning back possession. Nicely timed tackle. He's found a pocket of space. And through for the goal kick. He hit it with power. And the referee says play on, advantage Liverpool. Endo. And a quick reminder, we'll have action from the 4th round of the Carabao Cup here on EA TV. It's Liverpool facing Arsenal.
Well, only 16 teams left, so that game will be fiercely competitive. Really looking forward to it.
Can they convert? Still a chance. And I think the threat has been averted. And someone has found the net in the Arsenal match. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
It's a goal for Arsenal. They've extended their lead to 3 with 53 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Aina. Oh, that's a super piece of defense. Defending. Eder Militao. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Endo. Alexis McAllister. Well, we're into the final half hour.
Well, there you have it. Liverpool have controlled most of the possession, but it's been a frustrating performance from them so far. They just haven't had enough guile in the final third. It's all been a bit too predictable, which has to change if they want to win this one.
Well, can they regain possession first and be more creative with the ball? And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Kumas. This is Salah. Well, he's beaten his opponent. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. Well, a decent position for Liverpool to be in. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. And cutting it out. And Liverpool have the ball again. Luis Diaz. Oh, managing to beat him. Well, there's the pullback. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Gives it a go. Able to close down the shot. Aina. Perfect challenge. It is advantage Liverpool here. And a throw-in forthcoming. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Disappointing for Liverpool to give it away like that. Opportunity here. There it is. 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is. Well, he knows his team haven't been good enough in this game, but how does he change it?
Just 10 minutes remaining here. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Van de Ven. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Well, the seconds are ticking away and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, they've controlled most of the game, haven't they? Their 1- and 2-touch passing has been sharp, the movement's been bright, and they've scored some good goals. They just need to keep their concentration through to the final whistle.
And a decent delivery. And it's come off the keeper. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Salah. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Corner awarded to Liverpool. Good bit of defending. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Looking tentative. Schlotterbeck. Alexis McAllister. This could be troublesome. And there goes the final whistle. Not what Liverpool fans anywhere wanted to see. It's a defeat for them. Your assessment?
Well, Derek, today just wasn't good enough. They lacked a cutting edge, they played too slowly, and they made many mistakes at the back. It was really disappointing.
Just a moment of your time. Thank you for your time.
Can't match the style, know the bow. Ain't no way to fight getting doused. Low key bounce, the one that they win, we send them out. 9 million to the town, oh my god. Look at dude, he done made it on the nose. He done did it, now he rude. Yeah, down on my luck, and I don't really give a. I sweat and I bleed. Down on my feet when they need the rabbit in the key. Yeah, bumping me to your speaker. Till it's time to rest in peace. Yeah, just let me highlight this, highlight that. Whatever's on the screen really went down like that. And you get a choice, love it or hate it, but I
live my life behind a cracked screen. Yeah, nothing what it seems. Live my life behind a cracked screen.
A fitting backdrop for a game of massive significance. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And we have action to bring you from the round of 16 in the Carabao Cup. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, Derek, although the hosts are clear favourites, this could prove to be a tricky game for them unless they score an early goal, because their opponents will sit deep, remain compact and defend with determination. They also pose a threat on the counter-attack and are really good at set plays. It's going to be an interesting one.
It's a corner. Well, just couldn't quite control the header, and a disappointing effort in the end. The initial 11 today for the hosts. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Oh, tremendous vision. Oh, really good header. Really fine goalkeeping. Oh, good vision there. Good-looking sequence. And the cross comes to nothing. And he clears the danger. Trying to deliver it accurately. And cleared off the line. Oh, fantastic effort. He made great contact, but the keeper more than equal to it. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Well, the advantage didn't really accrue to them, and so it's going to be a free kick. Oh, they've lost it. Cutting it back. Nicely blocked. Just can't get it past them. Cass. Grant. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? Well, great read there to intercept. Well, no way through. Conor Grant. Really good challenge. And support available. Oh, can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Working so hard to win back possession. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save.
Well, for good measure, we can see it again, but clearly not over the line. Can be no debate over that decision.
Corner kick played in. And a bit short with the clearance. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. They're just not properly looking after the ball. The fans are shouting, shoot! Excellent block. Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
And the danger cleared. Really good build-up, but no end product. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Cass. Mitchell Clark. Dan Jones. An attack full of promise. And he stopped them in their tracks. He'll have a go here. Oh, that's a fine save. Delivering it. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising.
Well, he knows that was a big chance to take the lead there. They've just got to keep plugging away.
Mitchell Clark. Read it superbly to take back possession. It is a decent-looking attack here. Crossing opportunity. Will he find the net? Was an important piece of defending. Well, trying to place it, but without any great success.
Well, maybe went for the wrong technique. If he'd have hit it with power, he may have got a better result. That's a poor effort, really.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. An alert piece of defending. Trying his luck. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Oh, really good header, but the goalkeeper there to cover up. Well, plenty of live football coming your way right here on EA TV.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Needs to clear it. Well, he didn't have too much room to work with, but a long way off target. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Wilson. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Oh, nice ball over the top. Oh, such an elegant finish! How about that on the volley? A brilliant strike, whatever way you look at it.
Well, he does everything right here. Good contact, right technique, and alert to the situation. That's a smart finish.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Well, he's beaten his opponent, but a good piece of tidying up. Tom Sang. Now, let's see what they can do here. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Cleared away comprehensively. And quick thinking defensively. Sang. Strong but fair tackle. Making progress. Teammates in the middle. Magnificent defending. They will now make use of their substitutes bench.
Well, the crowd are doing their bit. Can they find the equaliser here?
Well, no luck keeping possession. Brilliantly blocked. Connor Grant. Well, he's given us away. Good idea. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. But nothing comes of it. They're really pressing their opponents. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Real chance. And you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending.
Well, as you can see from those stats, their creativity has been really good. They've dominated play at times. They've got the ball into the final third with great ability. But when they've got it there, the finishing just hasn't been good enough. And that's been their problem.
Yes, plenty of possession. Just a matter of translating that possession into goals. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Good use of advantage there. Now can they make something happen? Has someone to play it to? Well, I must say, we know. Full well, he's capable of better finishing than that.
Well, the goalkeeper has made a save here, but really that should have been a goal. It's a bad miss, I would say.
Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Good example of pressing without the ball. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Did well to win the ball back. Chasing this game, desperate for a leveller. Has a go, and saved by the keeper. Well, this late corner could represent their last chance to equalise. And a substitution in the offing. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Corner kick played in. Effective piece of pressing. Mitchell Clark. Tom Sang. Well, they win the throw following that challenge. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. Oh, good work by the keeper. Can someone get on the end of this? Clears it away. A very timely interception. And intercepted there. This could square the game, but no, thanks to the goalkeeper. Opportunity not taken.
Well, you're absolutely right, Derek. The keeper's done really well there, but really that should have been the equaliser, and there's not long left now.
And playing it back, blocking it. Teammates in the middle. Did well to clear it away. That is how to apply the pressure. Well, nicely cut out. They've got to be really mindful of the time situation, attacking though they might be. Has a go! And that's it, the final whistle, and the hosts will go through.
Yes, it was a close contest, but one I think they just about deserved to win. They did play the more creative football, they did try and press the ball high up the field when they could, and they showed good energy. They'll certainly need those qualities going forward.
Seeing ghosts, mental broke, yeah, I was exposed. Seeing vultures eating flesh, and now I'm getting older, playing pro. But I'm bashing peasant till my fingers swell up. Till my fingers sting round to the litter, kicking.
Thank you everyone for your patience, and we'll start taking some questions now. Okay, we are out.
The stage is set, and the tension is palpable. Hello and welcome. This is the scene here at Molineux. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
So the initial 11 for the home side.
Well, the two central midfield players will be key today in this 5-2-3 formation. They need to dominate that area to allow their wing-backs to get forward and their front three to demonstrate their quality.
And introducing the visitors lineup today.
Well, it's a 5-2-3 formation to start with, but expect a lot of rotation between the front.
Surely! And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Well, it's one thing to talk about stopping Jack Grealish. It's another thing to actually do it. What might we see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he has many attributes, but...
Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? Nouri. Good use of advantage. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Now, will the keeper have to pay the price for that mistake? Nelson Semedo. A danger here as he runs at them. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Well, didn't miss by very much, and never easy to strike it on the volley in that fashion.
Well, from that range, though, it should be a goal. At least it should hit the target.
Could be dangerous. Can he keep his composure? Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Ryan Ait-Nouri. Mbeumo. Superbly read and executed. Well, they've given him too much space. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, as you can see, this was always coming. They've been piling on the pressure. It's a well-deserved goal. Well, just look at his reaction. That could prove to be a massive goal for his team.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Well, a goal to let you know about in the Brentford game. Here's Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Brentford. They've scored the opener with 23 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. Nelson Semedo. Might really be able to trouble them here. Keeper did his job to begin with. And at the second time of asking, it's a goal. The keeper, meanwhile, looks to the heavens.
Well, as you can see, it's an error from the goalkeeper. You just can't spill it into a dangerous area like that.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. No luck keeping possession. Grealish. Yashari. An effective challenge. And he's through here. A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Moving forward effectively. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw in. He has time to play it over. Excellent defending. And a goal update to bring you from St James's Park. Who has scored it? Alex Scott.
And it's a goal for Newcastle United. It was a volley that was mishit. It totally fooled everyone, including the goalkeeper. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 35 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Can they convert? And up for grabs off the keeper. And a goal it is. But in all honesty, the keeper should have done much, much better.
Well, when you look at this again, there's two things wrong defensively about this. First of all, the goalkeeper should not be parrying it into a dangerous area, and the defenders have to be sharper to get to the knockdown. It's not good defending all round. Well, he knows his team haven't been good enough in this game, but how does he change it?
So back underway at 3-1. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and they're not really enjoying this away day, are they? Stuart, your take?
Well, they can certainly play better than this. They've been too slow in possession and not aggressive enough with their closing down. Those two things have to change in the second half if they're to turn this around.
It should be! It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
Three-two it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? Ryan Ait-Nouri. Well, keeping hold of the ball is what it's all about for them. Jack Grealish. Oh, this is looking promising. And players waiting in the centre. And threading it through. But how well he did to react in that manner. Gonzalo Guedes. Foiling his opponent completely. Corner to Wolves as they try to press home their advantage. And deciding to go short with this one. Pulls it back. And time is up as far as the first time. So back underway here into the second half. And Wolves in a position of menace. Gonzalo Guedes. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. And a firm challenge, but a bit more defending to do. Corner here. Well, the short corner routine. It's one corner after another. Who can he pick out? Well, a chance for them again to play it over from the corner flag. And Wolves struggling to keep the ball. Well, as so often is the case, Gonzalo Guedes, very hard to contain in the first half. What did you make of what you saw from him?
Well, I thought he had a very good first half, and key to that was his movement. Time and time again, he got in behind the opposition, and he was a real threat throughout the game. And I'm sure we're going to see more of him in the second half.
OK, just hearing the situation has changed in the Brentford game. To what extent? Alex Scott.
It's a second goal for Aston Villa. It was a nice 1-2 and then a composed finish as he rounded the goalkeeper. They've pulled one back and now trail by 1 with 54 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. He could pick out a teammate. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Ndombele. In position. Oh, a goal! The equaliser! They've completely changed the equation.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there. Well, disappointment, anger, frustration, whatever it... going through his mind, he needs to get his team going again here.
And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Wolves facing Arsenal. And goal news to bring you from the Brentford game. Here's Alex with an update.
It's a goal for Brentford. Could the goalkeeper have done better? Yes, but let's not take nothing away from that finish. They're back in this now with 61 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Yashari. And Grealish. Oh, they've lost it. Ndombele. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. And well positioned to clear. Well, it's a decent looking attack, this. Oh, this looks useful. Could be. Well, a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Not really the ideal clearance. Delivering it into the box. And stopping the danger.
Well, you can't argue with those stats, can you? We've had good chances at both ends. The game has been... played with great intensity, and it's been a pleasure to watch.
"20 minutes remaining. It's a good Wolves move in the making. Chance for Gonzalo Guedes. Well, he so badly wanted to net another one, but the keeper playing his part.
Well, maybe that should have been his second, but you can see another one coming. He's playing so well here.
Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Aina. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Oh, really close, just over the top. Being pressed here. Ryan Ait-Nouri. Grealish. And Grealish. Can he put it away? together, these two sides, on the back of that save.
Well, that keeps it all level. What an important save that is.
Can he make it count? Oh, he's missed, but by a minuscule margin.
Well, he couldn't have made better contact than that. His technique is brilliant. He's so unlucky there.
Just 10 minutes to go. A real opening now. Real chance. Just when we thought the goal would arrive, the grim reality hitting off target.
Well, he never looked in full control, did he? That's a poor finish.
Cuenca. José Sá. And this pressing approach is inducing a bit of panic. Unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Good distribution. Ndombele. And still on the lookout for the goal that could be so important at this juncture. Well, a change to the scoreline in the Chelsea game. Let's get the news from Alex.
It's a goal for Leicester City. They've pulled one back with 87 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. And delivered towards the back post. And he's fired it against the post. Well, the keeper not thinking it through. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And now having a go. It's still alive. Well, a time for composure on the ball. Aina. A good vision there. Well, a goal at this stage could be decisive.
Well, these Wolves fans are demanding a winner here, but can the players respond? They're certainly playing better now.
Well, this corner could be pivotal. It might represent the last chance to get in front in the dying moments. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining.
Hi, just a couple of questions for you. That'll be all, thank you.
If it's